Hello Pisces, and thank you for joining me on my channel. This is your weekly reading. It is a general reading and we will be using the mythic tarot cards, stories from the Greek myths. But first, this week I would like to pick you an angel card. So whatever the question that is in your mind at this moment, this is the card we're going to pull out for you. So what are we going to get for Pisces? Listen to your intuition. Okay, so when I get this card, I really get that you already have the answers within you. You kind of already know the answer, but it's a case of you don't necessarily, you want somebody else to tell you, really, because look at this glow coming from her heart. The answer is in your heart. Okay, the answer to this question. So I'm getting that there's a bit of resistance to tuning into this and actually seeing the reality of what this is for whatever reason. I don't know exactly what that is, but it's almost like you want to know, but you don't want to know at the same time. There's something blocking you from seeing clearly. So it's saying the answers are there within you, but let's see what else we can get if we go to our lovely little mythic tarot cards, the stories from the Greek myths. So what can we get for you today, Pisces? What can we get? Okay. Oh, got cards coming all over the shop. Great. Okay, so we have the Two of Pentacles and the King of Swords here. So the King of Swords is very much an element of air. It's very much a masculine card. It's often the Libra card, so it could be related to a Libra. But I feel like this is you, Pisces, this King of Swords. It's weighing something up. Exactly. This question, this decision, like the fact that we started the reading like that, it's like you're trying to find the rational mind to weigh something up. The swords are the element of air, so it's your mind, and we also have the Two of Pentacles. So I keep getting weighing up what's working in a relationship. Okay, the Two of Pentacles is all about something new, making something work that's new and fresh. We can see the two big pentacles, so there's a lot of potential for this relationship to happen, to work. We can see the abundance in the background. We can see that the foundations are solid on these two big grounded pentacles. So I feel like it's a relationship of equals as well. It's a relationship of equals. I feel like you're both working really hard. We can see the products, tools are up. Daedalus, this character here, is working hard. He's starting something new. So I feel like, but what is it that you're weighing up around this situation, okay? Because, there's a question around it, which is why we started that. So what's going on? It's almost like it's all really good. You're trying to make it work, but there's something that's kind of not quite... There's doubt in your mind. Okay, there's doubt because I'm just focusing on Daedalus's face there. They've got very similar faces. It's like, I'm not sure. I'm moving ahead. I'm doing this. I'm going through the motions, but I'm not sure if it's feeling right. Okay, so it's a sense of weighing, trying to be really rational, not emotionally connected to it. The decision's coming purely from the rational mind. Let's ask some more questions for you guys, Pisces, okay? What else can we get around this? I also get that with this partnership or some sort of, it could even be a new business venture. It doesn't have to necessarily be a relationship, but it's a partnership with somebody. I'm getting that the other person is kind of keener than you. They're happy to jump straight in. They're kind of not doubting it like you are, but I feel like there's doubts coming from you, Pisces. So what else can we get around this situation for Pisces? Let's see. There's a choice. So is this not... There's other options. Is this not the only opportunity for you with the Lovers card coming in? This is Aphrodite, the goddess of love, in the center here. And again, she's standing next to Athena. the goddess of truth and wisdom, trying to make the decisions from the rational mind here, trying to make a very rational decision. As you can see, Athena's standing so close to her there, trying to help her. Aphrodite is very much about feeling. She's holding her cup. It's about love, emotion. She's very sensual, you know, her body. She feels her way through things. Interestingly, listen to your intuition. Okay, so it's sort of this sense of what is your intuition telling you and what is your rational mind telling you. And it's kind of like your intuitions go, oh, well, here's the golden apple on offer, this beautiful young youth. There might be someone else. If this is a relationship, perhaps there's someone else that is kind of presenting to you, but there's other options that are kind of more tempting as well. But there's also the world here. The world's being held up in your hand, and it's a question of temptation, the world. What is it that we want out? What is it that you want out of this? Okay, do you really? Is this person offering you the world, and do you believe them that that's what's actually on offer here? Because I can see that this person is offering this, but Aphrodite is sitting in the center. She's looking at this person instead. She's looking at the kind of temptation instead. Sorry, that's my ice maker really loud. I apologize about that. So yeah, it's a question of, let's find out a little bit more about the situation. What are some advice from tarot around this? Because why are you feeling doubts, and what is the other person or the other opportunity? What's actually going on from a higher perspective? Let's ask that question first. What's going on from a higher perspective around this? Okay. Yeah, the Six of Swords is you're trying to make a better life for yourself. Okay, you're trying to move from one location or opportunity to another, to calmer waters, to find a calmer way to be thinking and feeling about your life. But this also could be around relocation with the Six of Swords coming up. It could be physically moving jobs, or physically, geographically moving house, or moving in with someone. There's an element of movement and travel with this. So it is moving from one stage of your life to another, or another location to another. There's the element of travel, like I said. So what's on offer does seem good when I'm tuning into it. But I think the thing is that because there's quite a bit of change, like quite a few, I'm getting cogs of the wheel. I'm getting that different things, it's going to cause this kind of chain reaction that once the cogs start turning, then everything in your life starts turning and changing and moving. And so that's why you have to give this kind of due consideration. Okay, so what about the other personal opportunity? What can we get around that for Pisces? What can we get around that? Okay, well, this is Apollo, the sun god, the god of healing and light, coming in, and is basically saying the other person is looking at it from a different perspective from you. Okay, I feel like they almost look up to you. I feel like there's a little bit of adoration happening here, a bit of I'm really drawn to Orestes just looking up in adoration to Apollo. And Apollo's kind of directing things and going, this is what we should be doing. And the other person's, or the other situations, in a much more passive role, like, oh, okay, if that's what you want me to do. They're more compliant. They're kind of wanting to go along with this situation. And it's a case of you're doubting their input, because it's almost like you are looking for someone that wants to input into the decision making a bit more. They're kind of giving you your way a little bit, and it's making you doubt it because they're so compliant. Not that there's anything wrong with the situation I'm just getting it's the dynamic between you and this other person, or this other body, group of people, or opportunity, workplace. It's almost like you're suspicious because they have put you up on a pedestal and think that you're really awesome, And so it's almost like you're suspicious of that. What else can we get for Pisces? What else can we get? It's a little bit cryptic this week, Pisces. What else can we get for you? Yep, so I think with this Knight of Swords coming in, this is the fastest moving energy. Like I said, there's real movement involved with this. It's moving from one place to another. It's relocating, it's travel, it's got all these things. I think it's going to pick up the pace, okay? It's going to start moving quite fast and unpredictably, okay? So it's with this Knight of Swords, it's a case of, again, there's the two people, so this is sometimes a Gemini card, but it's the twin energy. And again, like I said, for the Two of Pentacles, I really feel like there's someone else involved, or in other situations, it's you and someone else or something else. But it really feels like another person that you're going on this journey together, and suddenly you're kind of in this stage of, considering, and then suddenly it just starts moving really, really fast. So it's hold on for the ride is the feeling I'm getting with this Knight of Swords. Hold on, but there's this sense of charging forward. So I feel like a decision could be made, a mutual decision where you're like, yes, it's the green light. I'm getting kind of a green light. All stations go, charging forward, Knight of Swords. And see how both of your swords are heading in the same direction. Swords being the element of air, your thoughts. You both got the same goal, okay? So I feel like you're going to align in terms of where you're both heading, okay? You're both agreeing on the same direction. So that's really, really positive. I think it's just it's gonna turn, but I feel like you're the one doubting it, Pisces, in the beginning. You're the one doubting it. So what can we get as a little final parting soul message for Pisces? What can we get? The Ten of Wands. So with this card coming in, this is interesting because this is at the end. We can see the boat in the background. This is Jason. We're into fire energy now. So with this Knight of Swords moving forward with the mind, there's a possibility to kind of burn out, to go a little bit, for it to start a little bit too fast and to give a little bit too much all at once, because we can see that, it's all about being on a journey. And this is, the ship has finished and you're exhausted, okay? The journey has ended, you're exhausted, you can't move, you're feeling quite oppressed and stuck. And the golden fleece is so close to you, this fleece of healing, to be able to pick up and gather the energy for the next stage, but you don't feel like you can reach out. It's within arm's reach, but you feel like you can't get that. So it's a case of just watch your energy levels with this, okay? It's for me, this card, the Ten of Wands, is more a warning, a kind of just a bit of advice from soul, in that it's just saying, just be careful of your energy levels, of not pushing too much and then having nothing to give. So it's kind of just what it's saying. This could take a fair bit out of you. This situation, this relationship moving quite fast, this opportunity moving from A to B, whatever that means in your life. So I hope that makes sense for you guys, Pisces. If you would like to hear more, I will be uploading these at the same time each week. So please like, share, subscribe, and I hope you have a great week. I'll see you next time. Bye.